Right, welcome back. If you are joining us right now, this is TV47 Daily Report coming to you live from the home of untold stories. I have a question for you. Where do you stand on what happened today and yesterday and the day before? The protests that have been going on across the country, the matter of the finance bill. Where do you stand on that? Let me know. Send in your message through the SMS line, which is on your screen. My producer will also put on your screen the WhatsApp number, which will come directly. Your messages, should you choose to send them, will come directly to me, and I'll be happy to sample them. Let me know where you're watching us from. Where do you stand on what is happening in the country tonight? Right, as we put that information together for you, I'd like to let you know that later on, just after we finish with the news, we're going to have a conversation on cancer. They say in this country, every person, or most Kenyans, are just one disease away from poverty. We know the burden of treating chronic diseases is something very, very heavy on a lot of families across the country. And that's a conversation we're going to have on just how to prevent this and how to ease that burden as well. But back to the news, and the finance bill has successfully passed the second reading after a hot debate with sharp political divisions over various clauses. The Azimio coalition has firmly rejected the bill in its entirety. But according to our senior political reporter, Elizabeth Mutuku, 204 members voted in favor of the bill, while 115 opposed it. Budget Chairperson Ndindi Nyoro warned members of parliament that failing to pass the bill could lead to budget cuts, impacting their delivery. However, Azimio remains firm and plans to introduce their next steps for those they believe have betrayed the cause.
The ayes have it.
During the finance bill voting, and despite the House Speaker ruling that ayes had it, the minority side declined, which led to a division and saw 205 MPs vote yes, while 115 MPs voted no. The debate, which has lasted 2 days, saw Kenya Kwanza urging their counterparts to support the bill, arguing that failing to pass it would leave the government without sufficient funds for the budget, thereby stalling development.
The work of the Committee on Finance is to look for ways to raise money to finance the budget that has been passed. Are they saying that they were unable to look for money to finance the budget that we passed last week? If so, the logical thing, Honorable Speaker, is to do a supplementary budget. That is the only logical thing.
According to Budget and Appropriations Committee Chair Ndindi Nyoro and the Finance and National Planning Committee Chair Kimani Kuria, passing the bill is the only viable option.
I am sure with the same energy that we are speaking either for or against, we will also explain to Kenyans, the JSS teachers, I am sure those who will be voting against their confirmation to PNP, we will also explain to them, Honorable Speaker,
that giving tax incentives to manufacturers leads to the growth of local manufacturing and continues with the mantle of Buy Kenya, Build Kenya.
Further concerns were raised by MPs over police brutality and the handling of protests, including the use of tear gas in Parliament. Azimio MPs led by Minority Leader Opiyo Wandayi stormed out of the chambers in protest after the vote, insisting that they will continue to advocate what is right for Kenyans.
As Azimio coalition, we have stood our ground.
Yes.
And the public have seen for themselves.
Yes.
Those who are with them and those who are against them.
Yes.
And I want to say that this is not the end.
Yes.
This journey has just started.
Yes.
As you can see, we are taking a vote, and the police are battling young innocent Kenyans out here.
In Kiagassing Parliament, we have gone a law, but this is the extreme law that we have actually gone through. Secondly, we want the government to know, one of the things they may not be telling people here, that the children of members of parliament from both divides are the ones in that mandamano. If you are a listening government, please take action.
Minority Whip Junet Mohammed expressed regret over the events surrounding the bill's passage, stating they will announce the next move tomorrow, especially on members who betrayed their cause as a coalition.
You can see how Parliament is operating. It's about voting, it's about numbers, and they are even, I'm shocked, there are members on our side who even voted for the bill. That shocked me even more than anything else. So anyway, we will, we will give out the way forward.
After the controversial Finance Bill 2024 has sailed through in the second reading, now the most crucial bit will be in the Committee of the Whole House, where members will be voting each and every clause, as well as introduction of more amendments by members. Elizabeth Mutuko, TV 47 Palm Biddings.